morning Zambia, good morning Africa, good morning Western Province, and good morning Mongo, wherever you are watching us. Welcome, you are watching Busile Good Morning Breakfast Show right here on Bulozi TV, the pride of Busile. We are broadcasting live to you from Mongo, Western Province. Remember, you can catch us live on TopStar Channel 120 and on our Facebook page, which is Bulozi TV, and we're also live on YouTube, and our YouTube page is Bulozi TV. Remember to like, follow, and share our pages. And in this this is the program Busile Good Morning Breakfast Show is a program that we always bring to your screen every morning from Monday to Saturday, where we get to talk about current affairs and weather updates, sports updates, and we do have social trends. What's a good morning without a funny video? And I'm your host Kutemba Kamij, and today we have a very interesting theme, a very quiet, attractive theme that we have today. And our theme for today reads, with less than 40 days to the polls, how well do you know the presidential candidates? How well do you know the candidates who are aspiring, the presidential candidates who are aspiring to be presidents? And this is the theme that we have today. Remember, you can actually contribute and just tell us how well you know your presidential candidates just by calling or texting us on 0773-738114. 0773-738114. That's the line that we're using right here on Bulozi TV. And also you can use our Facebook handle, which is Bulozi TV. You can use the comment section to comment shangwe komlubwela kafela bana mapoenso mambo mbaliambai mwakona kululizeza kulimwika mboteni luna mulubulelele kana mubaziba chwani bayitireli bamina baba baye mafabu president babayi papata kwe mafabu president kulimukone kuba votela kana mubaziba chwani kona ngambulelo ikambota kacheko onafa Bulozi TV kuza nakoni ona kufita mane chwalo konji kwa 8 hours ninzi ni mina kufita kwa 8 hours. For 1 hour you can call on 0773-738114, 0773-738114. And as I will be going to be waiting for your calls. In current affairs, we have a lot that's happening right now in Zambia. As you all know, to say it is an election year. It is an election year, and people are voting and people are campaigning so that they can be voted for come 13th of August. As we all know, the 13th of August are on remaining with a few days to go. Let me say a month and maybe some just few days. That's why we're saying with less than 40 days to the polls, how well do you know the presidential candidates? And as we move on in our current affairs, we saw where President Hakainde Hichilema, when he was in Kafulafuta, he uttered some remarks during his community engagement. So President Hakainde Hichilema said there will be no sharing of fertilizer in Medas. So he was just encouraging and telling the people of Kafulafuta, the farmers, to say there will be no sharing of fertilizers in Medas come August 13th when they vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. And when you vote for him, come the farming season, you farmers, you won't be sharing fertilizer in Medas. And he also uttered some remarks saying that actually they want a huge number of farmers to be beneficiaries to receive their fertilizer. We have a video about that. Let's just take a look at what President Hakainde Hichilema said in Kafulafuta.
The issue is not for you to share the fertilizer in Medas. No. The issue is that we increase the number of beneficiaries so that more of you can get fertilizer and seed. Not kwakana mutuma Medas. No, that's not what we should be doing. So, bastard mwale ndebo nande bwino hapo. So, if there were 10,000 beneficiaries of FISIP, tukalunda so that there will be 20,000, and there's no need to share. Ni ulule. Abena Kafulafuta, ni ulule. If you are not yet on FISIP, you are not yet receiving fertilizer and seed, we will be increasing FISIP and fertilizer support and seed for the people of Kafulafuta and others. So go and vote so that you can get more FISIP. If you are a farmer, you're on FISIP, you must be first in the queue to vote for UPND on the 13th because you have gotten fertilizer and seed. which has allowed you to produce food for sale and for your families.
Okay, that was the president over there just assuring them to say there will be no sharing of fertilizers and they will be given actually fertilizer and seed. For you farmers, I hope that's good news to you, and I don't know who made you share the fertilizer, but hey, in the UPND regime come 13th August, when you re-elect President Hakainde Hichilema, he is saying there will be no sharing of fertilizer. As you always know, I'm never alone in the studio. We are always there, two of us, and today I'm with Bruce Muipihi Masalela. Kakusasa niwo Muipihi.
Kakusasa nchango ni tumeza uro. Puso na mbuza kuli, who made them share fertilizer, the farmers?
Yes, why do they share fertilizer in the first place?
I don't know. I don't know who made them share fertilizer, but someone made them share fertilizer.
We just hope this will never repeat itself again, because yes. We also saw actually NRPUP president aspiring candidate who is Brian Mundubile also uttered the same remarks where he said actually they will be given bags of fertilizer all of the farmers.
50, he said 50 kgs?
Yes. And
it's good news for farmers.
It's
raining fertilizer.
It's raining fertilizer, and we believe there will be more bumper harvest.
Yes, as I said, it's bumper harvest. It's bumper harvest. Pampers, I think those are
small things.
No, pampers are, you know what pampers are?
Oh, diapers.
It's a brand, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, okay. So, but anyway, that was just on a light note. I hope you do know your presidential candidates. How well do you know your presidential candidates? All right, because we have 14 of them. Out of the 14, how many do you know? No, apart from Munduvile and Makebizul, apart from His Excellency HH,
with his,
apart from Calabar, who else is known?
I think I know 5.
You know 5?
Yes. I know HH, I
know
Munduvile. No, listen. I know HH, I know Munduvile, I know Harry Kalaba, I know Fred Membe, I know Xavier Chungu. And who else? Yeah, I think I know 5. Out of 14.
But I said out of the known ones, and then you'll go ahead and mention the known ones. Anyway, yes, thank you that you know some of them. But you people, how many do you know?
And how well do you know them?
And how well do you know them?
Kana mubaziba chwani baba baipapata favu president ma candidates wa mubaziba hande chwani, how well do you know them? Mubaziba hande chwani kana muziba fela kuli va president Brian Munduvile va kibo HH kana batisize manifesto kumina mi mubaziba hande chwani kakuli hamko ni fela kwa kakubotera mutemsa zibi hande mutokwala kumziba hande kuli neka amka mubotera chwalo maziba nikuza kuti mutu yo neka kaluseptali sepsoze chwana okakona kuliyeza kuli lwa muziba kona puzelo buzakache kufafa Bulozi TV kuli mubaziba hande chwani vao baba papata kwa mafabu president baba batakwa ma president bana ya Zambia shangwe
ensha yo kona puzo yelu na nikachenu batakutama kutuamina shangwe nombolo 0773738114 or equally go to our Facebook page, which is Bulozi TV. Go to the comment section, tell us where you're watching us from, and tell us which presidential candidate do you know, and how do you know them, or how well do you know them? What manifesto have they, they come up with so far that you can tell us?
Or maybe you don't believe in manifestos.
No, everybody does.
I mean, I don't believe in manifestos.
Please, go on.
Hello, good morning. You are through to Busile. Good morning, breakfast show. Lui Ketile bazuile chwani? Bene la itumela lo twanda mwambola sozi chwalo. Luzuila ndeke wamanyi mimululizeza kai kwale.
Omusikala abana mizibana. This voice.
Our viewers.
Adiswile mzile
tano. Abasikami zoba omleta. Mana amuiplele mabizo amina nikomululizeza.
Waki omuleta nyambi kuzoela kwa Pemba mwana ya Butonga.
Luitumeza lu omleta shama ikotwa amina kiafi.
Zangwe kuza mina lu yote.
Ensha.
onange kana uli kuniama muteni zaka je kwano
kwa mana
badara kwa mana via.
Please, no other. We should know other candidates.
Etape yo mundu vile wabona yo wao twa kono ape watu bae aruwa bone ande
amba bone ande
aruwa ziguli bakiba bakenza kuli ze otwala fa zakuli kina yase kuweza sponsor na independent aba nje kwa na kuli bakenza kuli nibona bana ni chimbo isupo sabona so akuzibale kuli yoki mabona.
Okay.
Ono zava kuli mundu vile kifoma MOP kwa mporokoso. Yo naende mwa katengo ka PF. Kuna mwene mzivile fela. Kono haka indi ape munayo katalize munayo.
Ye nachole haka indi mziva chwa.
Nani mzivile kataba ya kuli kina ya luzusize mwa ekepita.
How?
Hey.
Kisa Moses warona. Kina tuziguli vale abaza kuli mwenda basika feza sikolo batu weni mama grade 7 mama grade 9 aba mama basika fitaneme grade 12 bade kushimbira chiwalo ni bale abaza kuli bafeza grade 12 kono batokile kwa kuya abana mashini akuya kwa college kono uba ingie nekutisa onataba yebo biza masiku akuti mabazaris nakumona kuli yale yasika itoza nyeto tileka kafera ebo kuli amna mashini yako ya kwa college ali niko moida maskills ona mitebezi ya mazo ya kuipelekea mimi na bangi buli mfuna za bakwenda kuyeza mukale kubereka kuzofo bana bauna vai tutakusina kulisa erunya ndanga olukale kubona kulikana ulikoza kwa fasele lukumana kaya machine ukafumana kaini na watu kono ina ubone zeo kafera vai tuta for free asamala wazeo bana bauna bacha mali kwa mane ni una machine zoruta kala ndo kulia none hakuna peto kusiela na wewe una machine zoruta kwa watu
Onyambe.
Sasa mwe kuna kulia batili zeo kizende kafera niko kwa mamongo mo waibona ya berekero kati
Nensha
bakuli nakubula kizengata usije kuti ni baba mkulia ndona bambo kote ni kwetu waboni twani bitumesha bekozo
Litumezo onyambe. Shangwe. Lwata mabisiko. Eni.
Wati tulomba mabisi ajimbwali.
Twalumba. All right.
Okay, that seems like they are really good friends with Mabo Mwipi Hifaka. He was very excited the moment he just saw the call. He even knows the number.
No, Wanyambe.
He's our regular caller.
He's our regular caller.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's our regular. And I'm expecting mwana mwambo hape kwa di mulunga la mulena he might call because he also watches this show a lot.
Okay, you can also be one of those people that Mr. Bruce will even swatila your line kama last. Kuli hamkaliza wa Bruce baziba kuli mani vako bachwana luitumeza ulu kubo muleta kwale kwa Pemba kwa baluliza bona bali kuli mani baziba fela president hakaende ichilema kana mina muziba bomanyi muziba hande chwani ma presidential candidates babata kwa mina kwa kumina kwa kuipapata kuli mubavotele kam 13th August. Mli nombolo yeli tusaki 0773-738114 0773-738114 kamba mani makona kulungolela message fa Facebook page. Mimi na baba kwa diaspora na mwani ulele langa minabaluwela kama America, UK, you know what I mean. Minabaluwela kafari kama na makona fela onayo nambelu ulezi yao inzi fa WhatsApp. So makona kulusendingela message fa WhatsApp.
What was that? America,
UK, you know, Texas. Exactly.
Batile mutile kukama America, UK, Texas. All right. Okay. And shakona zeo batili right tumela ulu kumina baba konile kuzuha nikuruvuha. Some of you can be watching us on Facebook. You know it's code, eh?
Yes.
You can't always manage to wake up and go in the sitting room and switch on the TV set. Some are lucky to have TV sets in their bedrooms.
Exactly. Am I the only one who feels like this is not very cold?
When did you come here again?
Anyway, we move forward in our current affairs. We have, as we all know, Neluzafa 4D holiday, 4 days holiday. Yonaya Heroes, Heroes Day, Unit Day. Me, Zambia Police of Lelakuli, 43 people die in a fatal road traffic accident during Heroes and Unit holiday. So the story reads, the Zambia Police Service have recorded 409 road traffic accidents countrywide during the 2026 Heroes and Unit holiday period. Kona kuliluna nini video yeo movavulela mapokola mba ezafya report kuli batu batimezi kanti during holiday nelwezi kuti you should drink and drive party responsibly. Kono mane batilishangwe batu ba 409 bafumanile kuli vai pumani mwali kozi zafamu kwa alutweni kumapokola shangwe.
During the 2026 Heroes and Unity holiday period from July 3, 2026 at 18 hours to July 8, 2026 at 06 hours, the Zambia Police Service recorded a total of 409 road traffic accidents countrywide. Of these, 40 were fatal accidents, resulting in 43 fatalities. A further 56 accidents were classified as serious injury accidents, leaving 93 people seriously injured, while 100 accidents were classified as slight injury accidents, resulting in 129 people sustaining minor injuries. The remaining 213 accidents were recorded as damage-only accidents. Provincial distribution. Lusaka province recorded the highest number of road traffic accidents with 176, followed by Copper Belt 57, Southern 38, Northwestern 32, Central 27, others are Eastern 20, Luapula 20, Muchinga 16, Western 14, and Northern Province 9. Hit and run accidents. A total of 20 hit and run accidents were recorded during the period under review. Of these, 3 were fatal, 8 were serious injury accidents, 3 were slight injury accidents, and 6 were damage-only accidents. Comparison with the 2025 Heroes and Unity holiday. The 409 road traffic accidents recorded during the 2026 Heroes and Unity holiday represent an increase of 64 accidents, translating into an 18.6% increase compared to the 345 accidents recorded during the corresponding period in 2025. Fatal accidents increased from 29 in 2025 to 40 in 2026, representing an increase of 11 fatal accidents. However, the number of people who died remained unchanged at 43. Serious injury accidents increased from 46 to 56, while the number of persons seriously injured reduced from 119 in 2025 to 93 in 2026, representing a decrease of 26 casualties. Slight injury accidents increased from 86 to 100, while the number of persons sustaining minor injuries increased from 117 to 129. Damage-only accidents also increased from 184 in 2025 to 213 in 2026, representing an increase of 29 accidents. Overall, total casualties reduced from 279 in 2025 to 265 in 2026, representing a decrease of 14 casualties. Road traffic offenses and admission of guilt fines. A total of 1,423 traffic offenses were recorded during the 2026 Heroes and Unity holiday period, compared to 1,843 offenses recorded during the corresponding period in 2025. This represents a reduction of 420 offenses, translating into a 22.8% decrease. Admission of guilt fines collected during the period amounted to 666,940 kwacha. Causes of road traffic accidents. Most road traffic accidents recorded during the period were associated with human error. The major contributing factors included excessive speed, misjudging clearance, negligent reversing, failure to keep to the near side, and improper overtaking. The accidents recorded during the period were also influenced by non-compliance with traffic regulations and increased road traffic volume. Observations and outlook. As election campaign activities intensify, increased movement of people and vehicles is expected. The Zambia Police Service reminds all political party supporters and members of the public to comply with road traffic regulations and avoid unsafe behavior on the roads. The service will strengthen traffic enforcement and road safety awareness campaigns. Any person found violating traffic laws will be dealt with in accordance with the law, regardless of political affiliation. All road users are urged to exercise caution, obey traffic rules, and promote road safety throughout the campaign period and beyond.
Okay, vale kimapokola shango beno basirikwiza fair report zeza halilefa 4D holiday. Means na molo twezi kuli va 4D holiday fa vatu baba kwanda fa palo ya 43 vatimezi mi ma accident ba is a record yako line kufita fa 409. Kona kuli bakonde kueleza manisha bakuli kana ko ya ma campaigns ye batu famkwa kwa batabela hulu mi mkone kuona kuli mwa ipabalela mwinzi famkwa kwa mi mwaza maisa hande kakuli baba baka fumana kuli bakona kuifumana mwalikoza famkwa kwa mapokola bakamidzilinga.
Now on to the next. But before that, what I don't understand from that report is, what are my mbuyas doing on that list? Southern province does not have a lot of vehicles for them to be having that such extents. Kwale kuzifari komu nilikochikala kwale.
Nilikochikala zendi bunga.
Indeed. There's just a lot of cattle and ox carts there. And speaking of cattle and ox carts.
Yesterday. During a rally. No, you can continue.
During a rally, Honorable Chishimba Kambwidi, referred to as Imbwidi, has continued with his rants on the president. This time around, he was saying the reason why the current president has failed is because he has no political experience. The only thing he knows is cattle heading, says Chishimba Kambwili at a Tonse Alliance rally in Kawambwa. I don't know what he said at the end, but he was doing something like this.
Anyway, we have a video.
Ensha.
Let's take a look at that video.
Kiongo vyama politics kwakaputa natukwata munyine fo wafuile bamwipaya bakata badangu Makebe ali ni MP kumalambo aisa aba provincial minister bamundu bile bali nwa MP kumporokoso baisa aba provincial minister baisa aba sumbula baba leader of the opposition bali kwata political experience. Umunenso echwafiliro kuteke chalo ikale nyumkwa imwe ntungulushi protoko yakani. Umunenso echwafiliro kuteka talipo ni kansela, talipo ni MP, talipo ni minister. Umwine aishive fie ukulokola fino kunuma iletenja nemichila fie. Mwane nweba mwinana omfore ni mukulekanesha ngeso mdweleza ichibele mbachitila takwawo muntu ulishe ngoma nokushana aleshana takwawo muntu ulishe ngoma nokushana omwine uleshana ingoma itila fye nangumwaya kumatebeto nangumwaya kuwinga nga yalila bwino tapaba nabeba abantu achemushane abeni abantu ebemba bayamba nokutanza Efi abano kuteka ekyalo. Tetiwe nole landa naliteka bwino. Abantu ebafiri okumona. Ushewa aliteka bwino na ngwiyo. Usheaka inde aliteka bwino. Akainde kuya bebebe.
Okay, that's Chishimba Kambwili. And the most interesting part you would love to know is that he's actually standing under Citizen First as a member of parliament. But there he is asking Ngangoma, Ngavaledi Shengoma, Abali Shengoma, Evashana. Abaliza milupa kulewala abaliza milupa kona babinanga nji kisi sizimwa kisi cha sestingulukula abaliza ngoma mara basaloni kusubulela kutamu yemi kibona bali mabasona kuyema fela kutafula kutimawi ngoma elilile hande kumna basana kuyema mina bangi ni kubina kona azibabulela abo Chishimba Kambwili zeo shangwe
Anisha. The theme we're looking at today is with less than 40 days to the polls, should be 34 today or 35. How well do you know the presidential candidates? How well do you know the presidential candidates?
With 35 days remaining.
How well do you know them?
So
and what about them do you know? What do you know about them as well?
Mubazi wachwani ba ipapata kwa mafao president bao ba iteleli bamina kwa kusezifela mazazi ya 35. I don't know 35 in Lozi, but yeah, kafla za wa 35 is. So mazazi ya ma 35 ya CS kwa 10 kuli kufita la 13th August leo lizazile lukavota kana muzibachu waniba eteleli bamina mwakona kulisiza fanombolo ya 0773-738114 0773-738114 kamba mane kulungola lingu safa Facebook lona like pela la Bulozi TV mane cholo nifa YouTube sina mwene nulelezo kama kanelo kuli nombolo ye ite ni mane fa WhatsApp mina mainzi kwa mana ya kwande mwakona kulungola lingu sa kamba kulusendingela yale babiza mwasikuwa kuli voice note kulubulela maikoto amina fa nombolo ya 0773. Okay, luna ni Nicola
abadiza kono akibomwa na mwambwa wa namba ni boni Muzuile amkutse kwa volume kwa TV amina Muzuile
ande muzile termine
Muzuile ande okupa mkutse wateni kwa volume kwa TV amina Aina nifela
okay kanikutisha
is better
shangwe kina mwaka mwini na papaka
womani mwaka moi ensha mwaka moi mwakona kuzoela piti
shangwe ufilema manzo msule kuulela fo ni happy wao kambuli usule kuwabona mbasile kutokera mitokera yabona wao kambuli kibatu kuruziva babele kile mwali piendi bapalo kubisika nibona watu swale za watu kuulela famoya ngibashikira bwa moyo kampenera bao umundu bile ukuluna unabale rupangi usenza batakuli ukambuli kibatu wale kutula kafani kwa ngikimboto situle kafa zili kosi andende so mandoro wale ukambuli bazima wale kulikomba bele kana chwa
ensha
kono alukata fata tinso gati lokule unamali kaflauna utamwa kandu ichilema kwa mundu kwa mali wale mundu ile wale wamka kwa baduna wakaulu wale kwanda hakuna ndio mwana hakuna ndio basi lazima so kwa tula baba bato kana charo itunezi
amska karibo mwaka moi ki ma president wakaiba muziwa okay ya
Vaile mwaka moi vali kwa mwaka moi vali kulimane bona vo Kambwili babaziva kimuko bayitibera kibatu babona shangwe kakuli ne babazi bani mwa MMD
ayupnd bapalezwi wa PF kona ne bazi wa Kwaron constituency kwale kuti bapalezwi bawera kunikoni kwana likwanda kwa ababazivi neke mwana nafa kana likwanda kwa abazivi Tabanata and Zona Zeva Bulera. I don't want to use that other word he was using.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
We're not going to quote him. But then that's what we are talking about. Sinamba Bulelezi Kuli. Kalulo ya Mkangal Nakache Uvala Kuli. Cox says, okay, Luna Nivo Kola.
Hello? Oh, mwezi ande. Then boza kuli apart from wo akainde ni bo
no mundu
vile. Kwa wakai bo muziwa ma presidential candidate.
Wabangaka bino kalava.
Ensha.
Ni baba social party babo mani babo. Fred Membe.
Ensha.
When nani umu wati brand ma. Ukisema party mangata ngata about 15 parties.
Wo brand mshimba.
Nishakuyo karibu wababa mabizo wabo na eba mwazu ya ni
okay.
Peter Sinkamba with new PND. So when baba ngata ngata party ya mambo ya.
Ensha.
So niluka ma pose fa. Lazima nikuziba kuli. Pale kwa right with mundu vile. Wasuri bafita fita di crowd ndi yabo na kono. Kuya sa kutali mafala mu babelekezo waka ndi chilema. Sami pumafera. Ndio na mayusi mu bonera na ni mayusi baika ndaka mu bonera. Ala ndi chilema ubelekiri.
Shangwe.
Ndio kwa baba tebe ni mundu vile bakolu kwa kense fa mungu so baka bavotera. Akweze bakaeza bakakutefala na hapa mula wapi. Kula kalisi ncha. So umfasala nayo kwa afilele zima program za haya. Mwana kalisa ndende afizi na shwa. Ensha. So I'm just advising my colleague, my fellow youth, counselor na haye kwa ya kwa ikuwa. Ayo nweze continue kuweza rally behind the kind of tele maswati ya kutema mbuso. Afilele zilika ma plans ya haye counselor. Vitume shangu.
Luitumeza holo.
Shangwe.
Okay, nimi na mwako na kuulize za nombolo ya 0773-738114 0773-738114 kuli loko na kutwa mai kutwa mina kakuli mkangola na kacheku ubala kuli kana mubaziba hande chwani. Okay, pili nikalele kwa makalelo. Kusezima za ziyama aya 35 kulilwe kwa liketisa. Kana mubaziba hande chwani baba bai papatsa kuye mafabu president. Mubaziba hande chwani ma presidential candidates vamina. Mima kona kululisa kulilukona kutama ikutuwa mina fa nombolo ya 0773-738114. Kamba mani makona kulungola lingo safa Facebook. Lunalike pela na la Bulozi TV. Mani chwalo nifa YouTube. And sinamonu ulelezi kuli nambolo yeo iteni kwa WhatsApp njam na ma SMSs mwakona fila kulu sentingela voice note kamba mane message kwale kwa WhatsApp and lwaiza continue mwa current affairs of Bruce.
Ensha. Alright, General Mosquito, commonly known, alright, UPND National Youth Chairman Gilbert Liswaniso has said that NRPUP presidential candidate Brian Mundubile's only chance of becoming president will come after 2041.
Okay. If we are following the Zambian constitution, is it not every president is just given 2 terms?
Yes, it is that they are given 2 terms.
Now, how is 2041?
So, meaning HH will rule up until 2031, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then 2031, another one will take over.
Under UPND.
Under UPND for 10 years. And then 2041 now, that's when...
Brian Mundubile.
Yes.
Anyway, he actually, Gilbert Liswaniso advised Brian Mundubile. So, let's just take a look at the video.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to advise my elder brother, Brian Munduwele, wachipani chichinangu ichi, zina palibe, stizvabwe, but I want just to advise him. I've seen you are too much excited. Much as you want to warn or to push your agenda to the civil servants, my advice is this, that 1 month, minimum kambe. Yeah, first of all, I just want to advise my elder brother, Brian Munduwele, wachipani chichinangu ichi, zina palibe, stizvabwe, but I want just to advise him. I've seen you are too much excited. Much as you want to warn or to push your agenda to the civil servants, my advice is this, that 1 month, minimum kambe ya sala, nivo mekeza naim, but simubwela mpawa. I want to tell you, my colleague, my brother Munduwele, this is a brother advice, you are not coming as Republican president. Not now. Not even 2036. Not even 2041. So that's an advice I'm giving you. 2026, 2021, 2036, up to 2041. You are not coming as a president. That's too very far. In brother advice I'm giving to you, you are making a noise. Chongo stilles, but you wambo choka munjira kuruanga. Number 2, that's why naona kuti na yoda brother Kalava could not align with you. Because for him, it's better because there's a structure. He has a bit of structure everywhere you go. He has it. That's why he could not align with you. Because he understands the certain figures to win an election. But the line you are pushing yourself, you are too much excited. Overexcited. You also team yan. So nika makoti, ma civil servant, wakaliko, walasevenza wani masevenzera, iwe pa ground, line the pa ground. So don't get overexcited. Subwera manje mdala wanga. I'm just being brother, subwera manje. Kamba na ini, mfana wako subwera manje. Tankaramu muna Mzambia, tankaramu mu politics. We know what is on the ground. And ukaribe. So, my appeal, my last appeal to you, start preparing your mind. That this election is so weird. Just prepare your mind. And don't even overthinking to say you are the next president. That the Apokabola, team experience as UPND losing an election. Team experience here more than you understand yourself. Team experience you with an election.
Okay. Wanakate hapo kabora.
Kampombwa. All right, and whatever was being cooked behind the scenes, I think I would have.
Who told you they were?
No, I could hear plates there.
What were they washing plates?
Why are you not hearing
what
plates?
were they washing plates?
Yes, they were washing plates because they wanted to put whatever they were cooking on those plates. I also wanted some.
I think that the cooking, you know, the aroma could intrigue you to just say what you like, you know. Anyway, vale kiwogyo but lisaniso bonabo National Youth Chairman ba party ya United Party for National Development yona party ya UPND vale kulimane batakweleza abo Brian Mundubile babo president ba NRPUP yona National Reconciliation Party for Unity and Prosperity kuli come 2036 abanako wina.
Right.
But to live at 2031. 2026 mani by to live mani kwa ole. Well kalafa 2036. Abana ko wina. 20 is it 41 ish. I'm too holy life on but yeah, so that's just an advice from General Mosquito advising Brian Mundubile. We just hope that Brian Mundubile has received the message and has listened to the advice as we go to the pause. And our question for you today, Kikuli, with less than 40 days to the pause, Kanak says mothers, Nimakuk says mothers, Yamanya Nukfita 40, Yaya says Kulile Kwakuvota, Kana. Muzva hande chwani vaba ipapata kema fabu president mwama party kaufela yona mubaziba hande chwani nobe mukabata kuti moyoke tamina moyo votela mubaziba hande chwani babe mukavotela kakoli nasepa kuli hamkoni kusapota mutu ya msazivi hande mi vaba ipapata fabu president we msapota mubaziba hande chwani kona zelu ikampota kate kuona fa Bulozi TV mima kona kuliza fa nombolo ya 0773 738114 0773 738114 kama mani kulongola lingusa for Facebook for falike pilana la Bulozi TV Shangwe
lwetumeza hulu enisha. All right, so some of the presidents that you know, the familiar faces right now are like our previous caller Mwakamui was saying no Aziwa Bade, Brian Mushimba Bade Nwade. Of course, we want those you don't know. Okay, those you know, you can tell us and what you know about them. But we also want to know, because there are 14. Out of 14, how many
and Mr. Bruce only knows 6.
At least I know 6, you know 5. You've only said 5. Me, I know. So.
But I've known the other one, Brian.
So I know Brian Mushimba. I know Ritual Siamunene.
I know Mr. Ritual Siamunene as well.
You don't know. Then
I
know Mr. Brian Munduvile. I know Mr. Akainde Chidema. I know Mr. Fred Membe. I know Mr. Harry Kadaba. I know Mr. Is it no Madam Given Katuta. Yes, Given Katuta.
See, I also know him.
I know
who I mean.
Richard who?
I don't know.
Anyway, so I know at least
Xavier. I don't know Xavier.
I know Xavier, of course, but I mean Xavier Chungu. All right, I know a lot.
Anyway, we move forward in our current affairs. We saw the Vice President, our very own Madame Mutalina Lumango, saying, as I quote, "Do not follow tribe when voting. You should vote for what is best for the future of Zambia. There is no family in Zambia that can claim there is only one tribe in their family. Zambians from different parts of the country have integrated and intermarried with one another." So these were remarks from her honor, the Vice President, who is Mutalina Lumango. We have a video about this. Let's take a look.
Ukusala ekupanga future ya chalo. Ukusala ekupanga future ya bana benu. Ukusala ekupanga future yobe. So yivoti telia kukonko mutundu na babata. Omuntu ngaisaba ncho mutundu mweli atufuma pa. Pano tuli pano. Bali omuntu winga bati ine mulupu alwandi wonse ya tuli babiza. Ina ingatira ine wonse je tuli babemba. Twalisankana. Bambi umufyala wobe au kwa kumutonga. Umbi umufyala wobe au kwa kumutumbuka. Umbi umwaiche wobe nangu mwana au kwa kumulozi. Umbi nikaluvale. One Zambia. Mwileko muntu aboncho mutundu. Antulesa tatumpa. Uwatubika bonse mchala chinga. Elwali tutemwa. Tuiwelela kubantu abalubuli. Violence. Abalubuli. Mwe bantu kuti mwakana tulubuli tamwala lumona. Epa tukabwala kabiri. Ati ngwena. Bali abalubuli bayi study group wala bachinja shina. Kwela tamwishi bacho mwana na mpika. Tamwishi bacho. Bacho ngawayasala. Iyo lesala. Wishi bacho wasala. No wasala olubuli lile wabikamo. Lile wasala bali abana bandi bali abakeshiri bali waishi batina sala chinshi ulubuli. Akina bobota kwi. Iliamba wabota wasala bali waishi batina na sala ubuya numa. Tribalism.
Okay, that's the Vice President, and I feel like it's true. Actually, there's no family more Queen Momo.
She's so true. She's so very right. I mean, oh my goodness.
She's so true.
Your village that is so true. That is so true, and she's very right. There's no family that has only one tribe.
Exactly.
We have integrated this one, that one, that one. Yo, it's a lot of tribes now. You find that in one family, there are about 10 to 15 tribes. Yeah, so there's no one who can claim that, us we're just pure Tongas, us we're pure Bembas, us we're pure Lozi.
I'm not Lozi, I'm just saying.
No, okay, you can't say in your family all pure Luvales. No. Yes, you see. So you have intermarried, they married, have married, they married, they intermarried, have intermarried, they married. Yeah, so she's very right. Those are true words coming from a very, from a true parent.
Exactly.
And anyway, we move on, and we also did see Mr. Munduvile, who is the presidential candidate for NRPUP, challenging HH to publicly condemn political violence by UPND cadres, or alleged political violence by UPND cadres. All right. Here is NRPUP President candidate Brian Munduvile has challenged President Hakainde Hichilema to publicly denounce political violence and condemn recent killings linked to the UPND cadres during the ongoing campaign period. Where? We don't know. So here's the video of Brian Munduvile has even mentioned where it happened.
Manefo kutikisha bakada bapate Yesu elofishikana pisho. Mailo kulusaka basangile umulumendo ulungishe filimba nabamushile filimba cha kulungisha nilo mwina mukombola atila lishatumfwe efachilelila ambo kulisho lwimbo Munduvile na makebi efe abanensu bayimine ukomuma no kumwipaya mukanyama nakufa abantu fo abanensu baleti fwe bakwete fyongoni fwe amalale twakwata iya namba 20 kutwambila takulila ngubushikuna ngubumo ewo tukwete fyongo ili twachilaiza twachisanga ba UPND balema pale jipali wachiboma twadile kuchinsali ba UPND ba bloko msebo twabekete moyo twakuchipata kuchipangali baisa pakati pa msebo twabekete moyo nishi banatu kwato mutende nchatala mfako bushikuna ngubumo umukalamba wandi munyina nechechi ashakonde mpale ndeko kumweba munyina pamfa ya mulumendo mchawama pamfa ya mulumendo kwa kaputa pamfa ya bantu kwa kanyama ima webe chalo ukalipili abantu bobe ukutukula political violence ngatati noli wagumu wakale munyina nengori wakaele Mr. President ngori wakaele I want you to denounce violence. You should denounce political violence. Batu ishibyo kuti muchishinga walipata olubuli. So kaishi mkwai iliyemio ifuile. Banabonse bafuile. Bantu banensu. Teofile. Neine 5 years wale tulia fina mupamo. Na wakwata abana. Wapina wakwata beshikulu. Palapene palupa pacha sani. Pafita. Teofile. Kaishi chile ingelo kuti wafwe. Nicho balefo kulubuka. Balefo kuta campaign. Kaishika tukutumanefe 1 minute imo tukwate nkumbu babalenso wafile.
Okay, that was an RPUP president who is Brian Munduvile, just calling onto the president to condemn the act. As we all know, there was a man who was actually killed in John Lenge, who actually believed to say he picked abalukusanga kwateni tulimba chole anivaliza kalimba. According to the family of the deceased, said that never lukisa silimba mislimba sewani sulukisiwa banyani batile ne bali kuti silize lutwe nji mulukisize silukile mihase baliza fela Kimunduvile na makebi wengilile ipeso ene ayemi fa patafale yo mumwena kama mwene atezi kutomunata yo he has been alleged to be UPND. Reports actually we're still following the story, and we're going to give you more details concerning this particular issue where this man was allegedly killed, and we just hope that something will be done about it. And that was an RPUP just calling on the president to address that particular matter.
You know, one thing as he was talking there, I came to a realization that I can't attend Munduvile's rally. Do you know why? Because I would be tempted to give him a Bible. Have you heard that voice? Imagine that voice saying, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only."
You know, I just love how he was sounding as if he's a little bit heartbroken, and then you know it's giving that sympathy, like
it's giving an evangelist vibes. All right, but anyway, that was Brian Munduvile Shangwe. Lwasepa kuli story the police will pick it up and do some investigations as to know whether the the story that is being told by Munduvile, whether it's true or not. You cannot believe anything that comes from those ones that are campaigning.
Actually, not just from Munduvile, but would love to also hear if there's justice, because their family also reported the same thing.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay, so like I will say, at this point, you do not carry anything that they say as gospel truth. First, you investigate.
And then
first, yes, and then now you can. All right. But us telling you is to just alert you of what is happening in the country. But you do well to do research before you go to your friend and tell them, have you heard that someone was playing a song on the radio, a repairman played the song, and then Munduvile played, and then UPND cadres, they attacked him. That person that you are going to tell, they are going to tell the other one. Before you know it, when you hear it, the version that you hear, it will not be the original version that you heard from Bulozi TV. No.
Exactly. So all you have to do is actually maybe just search for the particular story. It's there on Facebook. There is a report actually that was done by Diamond TV.
Yes.
And Lwazwela Pili, we saw a DPP president who is Antonio Mourinho Mwanza. He uttered some remarks where he said the police have never helped any political party to remain in power.
I'm confused.
No, let's first hear him out. Okay, we have a video.
Okay.
The police, my advice to the ruling UPND is just to look at themselves. One of the reasons that made the Zambian people to vote for President Hakainde Sami Hichilema was the heavy-handedness of the police during the Patriotic Front. One of the reasons why the Zambian people voted for Michael Chilufya Sata in 2011 was to some extent the heavy-handedness of the police MMD during MMD period against President Michael Sata. So the police have never helped a ruling party to remain in office. The police have always made the ruling parties very, very unpopular. And this is why the Electoral Commission of Zambia, as a referee, must play its role. And the role of the Electoral Commission of Zambia is to work with the Zambia police, to work with the media, to work with all political parties to ensure that there is free and fair election, which is as a result of the fact that everybody is given equal and fair coverage in terms of actual party mobilization on the ground and in terms of public media coverage. The Electoral Commission of Zambia has a very important role to play. To the UPND, my advice is the Zambia police will never make you popular, because the way they operate in a manner that is based on Muzungu and Konde. So they believe by blocking President Hakainde Hichilema, for instance, during the PF, they were helping the PF and President Lungu, but they were making the PF and making President Lungu unpopular and making President Hakainde Sami Hichilema extremely popular, because Zambians love the smaller guy. Zambians have this love for the guy who is an underdog. They have this love for the guy who is being
There's nothing like enforcing the law and enforcing order.
No, they have to do it, but they have to do it in a manner that doesn't seem like they are denying legitimate constitutional rights of opposition political parties to mobilize themselves. They have to do it in a legitimate manner. That's the reason why at every juncture the police have one fundamental principle, is to always engage with political leaders. We had very good interactive programs with the police when we were having the 2020 Butane. The police should not just wait to have a confrontation with the opposition political parties. They should make it upon themselves sometimes to call these leaders, sit down and
Okay, vale ki uvo Antonio Mwanza babablela kuli. The police actually doesn't help a political party, rather they make them unpopular, and the police have never helped any political party to win. I don't know, Mr. Bruce, what do you think?
No, he's definitely right. The police actually are making the president unpopular. No, he's already popular.
Yeah.
But you know, by these antics, the police are making him unpopular. Like he was explaining that Zambians love the little guy, the underdog. And that's why we voted for the president, Sami Hichilema.
I know you didn't know that he's Sami. You just used to see the S. You never knew what it stood for. But anyway, time is not on our side, so we'll move on to another segment. Let's start with sports.
Yeah. Also today, only one update.
Okay.
So today we only have one game in the FIFA World Cup, and that is France versus Morocco. France versus Morocco, the only African team remaining right now.
We're supporting Morocco. That's why we're putting our money.
Supporting France. Morocco are not Africans. Yes, we can go ahead with the weather.
Anyway, fine. Anyway, the weather update reads for today is that southern Lusaka, central, eastern Muchinga, and northern provinces, mornings will be partly cloudy, windy at times, and cool to mild. Minimum temperatures will range between 4 degrees and 12 degrees Celsius, while afternoons will be mainly cloudy, slightly windy, and warm. Maximum temperatures will range between 23 and 27 degrees Celsius, and evenings will be partly cloudy, windy at times, and cool. While northwestern, Copperbelt, western, and Luapula provinces, morning will be mainly sunny, windy at times, and mild to warm. Minimum temperatures will range between 3 and 12 degrees Celsius, and afternoons will have a few clouds, slightly windy, and warm. Maximum temperatures will range between 24 and 27 degrees Celsius, while evenings will be mostly clear, windy at times, and mild to cool. This is the weather update, produced by the Zambia Meteorological Department under the Ministry of Green Economy and Environment. And this weather update brings us to the end of today's Busile Good Morning Breakfast Show. Remember, you've been with me, Kutemba Kamiji,
and Bruce Mipi Masadela.
Keep watching Bulozi TV. Until we meet again tomorrow, same time, same place. Remember, keep watching all our programmings. Bye-bye.